Today we're going to be talking about what a top 5 pro pickleball player eats in a week. This week did not go the way I expected, but I'm happy with the way it ended, so make sure you stick around. I'm one of those people who struggle to eat as many calories as I burn, so in this video we're going to make sure I get the necessary calories I need. Day 1. I started with oatmeal and berries for breakfast at 9 a.m. I'll put the total calories I eat on the screen. Our goal is to eat more calories, but at this point, I'm not exactly sure what that number should be just yet. But later on, I learned that the amount of calories I should be eating is a crazy amount. Here's a shot of me eating the oatmeal. This act of having to constantly clean the kitchen and the dishes, it's one of the hardest parts about eating so much. It's just the preparation and the cleaning, without a doubt. So after I clean my kitchen, here's me talking about my breakfast and my first lunch. For breakfast, I made oatmeal with banana and berries, about 500 calories. A cup and a half of oatmeal is 375 calories. A banana is about 100 calories, 475, and then the berries, not that many calories. For lunch today, for my first lunch today, I should say, I have some leftover rice and ground turkey that I made yesterday. I make like a full pound, like a cup of rice, which is like 4 servings, and I'll eat about half of that. So not the most appealing looking food, but it's calories. So let's go. For the rice, it's about 160 calories per serving, and the serving size is 1/4 of a cup, and I eat about 2 cups. I have 320 calories of rice, and I'd say at least 200 calories of ground turkey. So another 500 calories. You know, that's not enough. And I'll probably eat this with a side of just a handful of spinach or like something healthy. We'll get these calories. We got some spinach. Serving size is just 3 cups. Wow, that's a lot. Per container, there's 60 calories. So there's basically nothing in here but num 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 num. Feel like an animal. Num 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 num. Next, I make a shake at 2 p.m. Make sure you stay around because I find a way to improve the ingredients I use in this shake. And this discovery is the most helpful thing to ever happen to my diet. So let's talk about the calories. There's about 100 calories from the berries, 100 calories from the coconut milk, 300 calories of peanut butter, maybe more. So we're at about 500 calories. About 150 calories of the oatmeal, about half a cup. 50 calories of honey. Protein powder is 120 calories for the scoop. So this is about, I'd say about 750 calories. I can put it on the screen so I don't have to say everything out loud. But yes, this is, it's crazy. This is way more calories than like a lot of meals. So cheers. Later in the day, I eat a banana with the company of my doggo, Caramel. And I also eat 2 UCAN gels, which is basically just these calorie gel things. This is me using my teeth to open the pouch. Very impressive. Thank you. Hold your applause, please. Since I went home, I'm thankful that my mom can make me some good food. She's a better cook than I am. We have rice, seared tuna, and salad. Basically just lettuce because I can't eat dairy. More on that later. Big shout out to my mom. I told her about the video I was making, and she suggested that I measure the food on a scale, which I've seen people do all the time, but I never did it. Thank you, Mom. Little did I know how valuable using a scale would be the next day for this video. I ate this dinner at 6 p.m. A couple hours later, I have a second serving of dinner. I end the night with some tea and berries at 9:30 p.m., which put me at roughly 3,000 calories, probably a little bit more. I thought this was a good day, but I was about to start taking this food tracking way more serious the next day. At 8 a.m. the next morning, day 2, I start off my hunt for calories with eggs. But today, I decided to start off with a scale to know exactly how many calories I was getting from these eggs, which I later realized you can just check on the box. But this is even better because it measures it down exactly. Whereas on the box, it's just an estimate. I finished cooking my eggs. I weighed the cooked eggs and noticed they didn't change much in weight. Also made some toast with butter. I then continued to eat the eggs, one of my favorite ways, which is to put it on the toast and then eat them together in one bite. So good. If you've never tried it, you have to do this. Day number 2. Today for breakfast, I had 4 eggs and then some egg whites. It came out to 10 ounces, which I looked it up, and that's about 450 calories. And then I had 2 pieces of bread, each at 110 calories. So that's 220, 450, 670. So 670 calories. And I'm going to eat a banana right now. So 670, 770, maybe a little bit more actually, plus the butter. So we're at 800 calories for breakfast, which is great. But today I want to, take this a little bit more in depth and also focus on the grams of protein that I'm getting, because I know that's super important. So for breakfast, I looked up the eggs, and that's about 35 grams of protein, and then each slice of bread had 5 grams of protein. So we're at 45 grams of protein with the first meal of the day. For those of you wondering, I don't drink any coffee, mainly because it upsets my stomach. I've been off of coffee for over a year. I now drink matcha, which is basically green tea, and I also drink black tea every now and then. I talk about the benefits of matcha for a moment. All right, so here's my banana, which I'm going to eat, but also real quick, I don't drink coffee anymore because it upsets my stomach. So does milk. So I try to stay away from coffee and dairy. But since I don't drink coffee in the morning, I like to get a little bit of caffeine in, maybe tea. I'll drink tea throughout the day. I'll drink tea throughout the morning, but I also drink matcha. Man, I've been drinking matcha for, over a year now, and it's awesome. Like, the way coffee works is it will give you a quick surge of energy and then you crash very quickly. Whereas matcha, it's more of a slow rise and a very slow fall. So it's, it's like a hill versus like a mountain. So what I do is I have this Magic Mind matcha shot. It's not sponsored by them. They have given me free products, so I appreciate them. And it has like lion's manes. It has ashwagandha in it. It's got like a lot of really good, a lot of good ingredients in there. Very healthy. So if I need more caffeine, I have ceremonial grade A matcha, which is just like grinded to a dust, and then I can just mix that with hot water, and it's like a tea. At 10:15 a.m., I begin preparing my second meal of the day, and this time I know the amount of calories before I even start cooking. It came out to about 840 calories. I'll keep putting it on the screen. Next, I calculate the grams of protein and see it will come out to 60 grams of protein. That's a crazy amount of protein to get in, and it's not even 11 a.m. Here's a montage or time lapse of me making the second breakfast. Okay, it's 10:15 a.m. I just came from physical therapy. This morning we had eggs, toast, and a banana. Now I'm having a bagel, avocado, turkey, and egg sandwich. It's gonna be 800 calories total. We're gonna have 4 eggs, 1 avocado, 1 bagel, and 4 slices of turkey, and it comes out to about 800 calories. As far as protein, let's look at the protein. So we have 22 grams of protein in the turkey, 12 grams of protein in the bagel, and then 24 grams of protein in the eggs, plus let's say 2 or 3 grams in the avocado. So 60 grams of protein for this second meal of the day. So that's good. This is not, it's not easy for me. I really had to push myself to finish that meal. But it will get easier because the more you eat, then the more your stomach expands and gets used to eating. And I gotta get used to eating this much. So yeah, I have fitness in an hour. So yeah, I may eat like some berries or something just because I didn't really get any of that in my lunch. But yeah, all right. We're on this journey together. So I'm enjoying it, and let's go. Let's do it. Wish me luck. I set a new goal this morning of eating 3,500 calories a day, still unknowing that I'll figure out the exact number I want to hit later this day. I clean the kitchen, once again, arguably the hardest part of cooking. Then I grab a handful of spinach to get in some greens. Don't try this at home, kids. I'm a professional. I then had an intense workout with my trainer from noon to 1:30. Here's a vid where I thought I looked way cooler than I actually did. I come up with my next meal in the car after my workout and then head to the grocery store. Here's my cart and here's me paying. It cost me $76 for about 10 to 15 meals that I'd be able to get out of all of this. I got home, put the groceries away, and started cooking. Now we were having some cut up chicken breast, rice, and black beans. Here's a super cool montage of me cooking one meal and meal prepping a second meal for later. I hope you're enjoying these shots because I spent so much time filming me cooking, which was also hard, but very worth it, hopefully. So I eat this meal at 3:15 where I focus on getting a lot of carbs, which my trainer said is very important for a post-workout meal. So this puts me at 2,345 calories. At 5:30 p.m., I have 2 servings of UCAN, which is the same carb supplement from yesterday, but in powder form. I also eat a banana, getting me to 2,635 calories before dinner. I found something super important before this dinner. I found a nutrition guidebook that was made custom for me by a dietitian that I worked with several months before making this video. So this allowed me to see the exact number of calories and carbs and grams of fat and grams of protein that I should be eating, which was huge. For dinner, I eat pasta with marinara sauce, mushrooms, tuna, and broccoli. Anyway, after dinner, this put me at a total of 3,585 calories. I then ended the night with 15 minutes on the bike, followed by protein powder in coconut milk, and that put me at a total of 3,875 calories, which is well above the 3,710 calories that I was supposed to eat. The next morning, day 3, I had a banana at 6:30 a.m. before my 7 a.m. fitness. I eat bigger bananas, and an average size banana is about 100 calories.
All right, 7 a.m. fitness time. Let's get it.
After fitness at 9 a.m., I made eggs, toast, and berries. Here's a quick montage of that. Not sure if you guys are tired of watching me making the most basic food possible or not, but we're almost there. At 11:30 a.m., I ate the ground turkey, rice, and black beans meal that I meal prepped the day before. I also made myself a glass of matcha green tea. At 1:30 p.m., I had some UCAN, again, and a Lara bar, and then I went to go play pickleball. Here's a shot of me with my hyper-ice knee and my back venom. It warms me up before I do an actual warm-up. No, this is not sponsored. Hyper-ice, if you want to sponsor me, let me know. The whole point of these things is basically they just warm you up before you go and do a warm-up or play. Like, they just emit heat. That's the main thing. I played pickleball. I honestly just hit serves and returns for 90 minutes with a buddy. I made a smoothie after pickleball using some upgraded protein powder and peanut butter. And man, I really had to push through this. Smoothie. It was about 1,000 calories, a crazy amount of calories that I touch on. 1,035 calories. Oh, and I measured everything. I measured everything. I know how many calories, and that's the biggest thing from the start of this video to now. At the start of this video, the first thing I made was a shake. And that was only 2 days ago, but I mean, when I made that shake, like, I was just estimating. I was like, oh, let me measure the oats or something. I measured like one thing. I was like, let me do this. But it was a lot of estimation. The peanut butter, I was like, whatever. I didn't even know what a tablespoon was. So I may have measured the peanut butter wrong. Just watching this shake that I've made and where I'm at now versus it was only a couple days ago when I made that first shake. I feel like I've grown so much in my food journey and development. I have all these resources and just taking advantage of them and taking my diet to the next level. I mean, I've felt very energized these last couple days, and with how many calories I burn, like, eating this many calories is key. It's crazy that it took me making a YouTube video to track how many calories I eat in a day. And then there's this app Yuka, which is, I hear, similar to MyFitnessPal, where you can scan like any food product and it gives you like a rating on it. This makes it so much easier to shop. Like oh my goodness, like I'm shopping for groceries and there's like 6 different things that all look the same. How do you know which one's like healthy and which one's not without like doing a ton of research? And this basically just does all the research for you. So this app, Yuka, I hear MyFitnessPal does the same thing, but MyFitnessPal costs money, and we're not about that lifestyle. I was then able to conclude the video and reflect on the short food journey I've had. And I've been working on my food journey for so long, and it's just, it can get so complicated. It can get so complex, but just, taking it small steps. Like for me, the biggest struggle I had was eating those calories. And I felt like whatever I did, I just could never eat enough calories. And then in this video, I started tracking the calories I was eating. And it became a lot easier because it wasn't just like, oh, I need to eat as much food as I can. It was like, here's the exact number that you need to eat. Here's the meals you need to eat when you need to eat them. Do it. It's not like, oh, like I wanna eat a lot of food. Like, let me just try and eat a lot of food throughout the day. No, it was first thing in the morning, you make food. Then you know what you're going to eat next. Then you know what you're going to eat next. And it's just being prepared. And it's just knowing. It's just knowing how many calories you need to eat, knowing how many calories is in what you're eating. And that is easier said than done, which is why it took me making this YouTube video to really, buckle down and just get these calories. And I've been feeling so energetic since I've been eating all this food. I mean, my grocery bill is going up a little, but this is my job. Like, I got to take this as serious as possible. And, hey, leave a comment if you have any food suggestions that are high in protein, that are healthy, that are quick, that are easy. As you can tell, my cooking is, I'd say it's amateur level. I'm probably a 3.0 in cooking, maybe a 3.5. So not terrible. I can hang. My pickleball people get that reference, don't you? Real quick, I put a lot of effort into these videos, and the reason I do that is because there are those of you who care and show a lot of support. And without you guys who showed the support, I wouldn't be able to spend the time making these videos. And I'm super appreciative for that. So I mean, everybody who's part of the squad. All right, real quick. Every month, I pick one winner to win a free signature paddle of your choice. You got to pick which one you want. Here are the winners from September and October. Congratulations. And if you want to have a chance of winning, all you have to do is subscribe to the YouTube channel and subscribe to the newsletter. It's both free. Click a couple buttons and you can have a chance to win a free paddle. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. This is how much food I eat in a week, Yeah, if you guys made it this far, like the video, subscribe to my channel. If you want more content like this, keep watching. Hey, thank you guys so much. Peace.